Dear students, welcome to our lesson today, Our World 2, Module 9. Learning objectives. What we will learn today. Use present perfect simple. How long? For questions. And since for sentences. Now I want you to open your student book page 107 and your workbook page 93. Now, in your student book, page 107, look at the grammar books. Look. Sentence number 1. How long have you been a teacher? It is a question. Good. I've been a teacher since 2015. I've been a pilot for 3 years. I have visited only one volcano so far. Now, let's study the grammar books together again. If you look at the beginning of the first question, how long? We use how long to ask about the period of time, the duration of the action. How long have you and the verb 3 been? Why? Because it is present perfect simple. A teacher. How long have you been a teacher? The answer could be like, I've been a teacher since 2015. Remember, since to the beginning of the action, 2015. I've been a pilot for. Why we use for? Because 3 years, the duration of the action. I have visited only one volcano. Excellent. So far. Why so far? It means until now. Good. Now, I want you to move to exercise 5 in your student book, page 107. Ask and answer questions with your partner using how long and the ideas in the box. Look at the blue box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ideas. We want to use these ideas to make questions and answers. Let's read the ideas together. Live in your house or flat. Live in this town. Have your rucksack or jacket, tablet or computer. Know your best friend. Look at the two boys on the right. The first one asks, how long have you lived in this house? How long have you lived in your house? I've lived in my house for 7 years. Okay, let's do number 2 together. Live in this town. How long have you lived in this town? The answer should be like, I've lived in this town for 6 years. Excellent. Now, let's move to student book page 135. 4. We use for to refer to the duration of an action. Okay, so after for, we put the duration of the action. Excellent. Let's take an example. Number 1. I've lived in Qatar for 7 years. After 4, we put 7 years. Good. Number 2. My father has worked at this school for 5 years. 5 years, it's the whole duration of time. Good. Now, since. Why do we use since? We use since to refer to the time when an action started. Good. So it refers to the beginning of the action. Let's take an example. Number 1. I have lived in London since last summer. Last summer, it is the beginning of the action. Excellent. Another sentence. Ali has studied at this school since 2015. So it means Ali joined this school 2015. Excellent. Now let's move to workbook page 93, exercise 2. Read and circle for or since. So we want to choose for or since. Look at sentence number 1. I haven't been to the beach for or since last summer. Last summer refers to excellent, the beginning of the time of the action. So, the correct answer, good, since. Number 2, I think my cat is ill. It hasn't eaten anything for or since 2 days. 2 days is the whole period of time. So the correct answer is amazing. 4. Excellent. Number 3, my parents have worked at this school for or since 2002. 2002 refers to the beginning of time. The correct answer is great. The correct answer is since. Number 4, I have known my best friend for or since year 1. Year 1 is the beginning of time. Amazing. So the correct answer is good, since. And number 5, Mr. Connolly has had his car for or since 20 years. The correct answer is amazing. 4. Now I want you to pause the video and write down the answers. In your workbook page 93, look at exercise number 3. Write questions with how long, then look and answer as in the example. Use the present perfect, has or have plus verb 3, and for or since for the time. Let's take number 1. You have this bike, and the time is 2016. Remember, 2016 is the beginning of the action. So, we started the question with excellent, how long? And the present perfect, have you had this bike? I've had it since 2016. Good. Number 2, he be pilot. 15 years. The question is, good. How long has he been a pilot? And the answer, he's been a pilot for 15 years. Good. Number 3, they left Paris and time last year. The question, how long have they lived in Paris? And the answer should be like, they've lived in Paris since last year. Excellent. Good job. Now I want you to write down these answers in your workbook. For the daily assessment, don't forget to do your daily assessment on Teams Module 9 Our World 2. Thank you.